Hey guys, and welcome back to the first episode of Art of Cleanup. This will be a new episode on this channel, and there I will show you guys how we clean up some of the attacks, especially for 10v10 and 10 versus 11. Maybe if you guys want to see that, and if there are enough fails on 9v9, we can show that as well. But I think we will focus on 10v10 and 10 versus 11. And since it's a lot of work, I have to do this will be only in English, so no German recaps, no German episodes of this Art of Cleanup. And yeah, this will be less work for me, and I still have to put a lot of work into the recaps in both languages, so I hope it's okay for you guys. And also I know that there was already an episode that called Art of Cleanup, but I think it's a really nice name for this kind of episode, so I will just take the name and continue the content. And yeah, so we jump into the war. Like I already mentioned that in the Mariana Trench recap, we will be covering the base of the number 5 of Mariana Trench, and this is a new meta base. That means with this corner walls, which are against boulders, because boulders can only reach buildings that are one tile behind the wall. That means you can't funnel with boulders, and since mass boulders, or at least boulders behind 2 or 3 golems, are the most powerful 10 versus 11 hit or comp right now, so you try to counter that, and this is one of the ways to go with these corner walls. And yeah, this means this base is kinda hard for the funnel, but since you can see all of the ADs are on one side, so I did the first attack, and my plan was to use a haste and few loons on this mortar and on the archer tower. That means 4 loons on this mortar, and they will just go through and kill this archer tower as well. The same on the top. And this way I can funnel these buildings with baby dragons, and this way I can have a safe entry from that direction. Since I wasn't sure whether I would get the percentage, I wanted to snipe that building as well, but since it was a fresh hit and there are these really obvious holes in the buildings or between the buildings, I expected a Tesla to pop up as well as on 2 o'clock. So I decided to bring another haste on both sides and another 4 loons for sniping these defenses and getting the percentages. But this meant that I would only have 3 spells for the KS. And this way I decided to go with 1 jump, 1 rage and 1 heal, because I expected a giant bomb in this first compartment. And since I wouldn't rage my boulders into the compartment, I needed to heal them up so they can stay alive and just get the town hall. So yeah, that was the idea behind the first attack. So jump into the first attack. I have to scroll to my account from Dennis. And this was the first attack on this base. Like I said, 4 haste spells and a lot of loons for sniping the outside buildings for the funnel. 4 loons on the mortar. They are just going through the haste spell to the next building for the archer tower. The same thing at 12 o'clock with another loons and a haste spell. And this was a lot of value, or a lot of troop space I already wasted more or less. And like I expected, the Tesla was on 8 o'clock and on 2 o'clock. So yeah, I used too many loons sadly, and that meant my kill squad wasn't strong enough. So using few minions for the percentage, since I didn't want to activate the eagle, I started with the cleanup and then going with the kill squad. Teslas are popping up, which I didn't expect in the fresh hit, and this way my golems are really on the outside, or have to drop them really on the outside. Few boulders behind, more boulders in the CC. And I had only wall breakers for the first wall, which was like kinda risky because there are a lot of wizard towers. So I wanted to drop a rage spell for speeding them up a little bit, but forgot to place the rage spell, and this way the wizard towers just killed them. Sadly, I used the heal spell, and like you guys see, this queen jumped into the compartment on 12 o'clock, and this way my stupid king went through the wall and just put every other troop right into the compartment of the queen. I saw that I had already 50% of the base cleared, so that means I wouldn't need my baby dragons for extra percentage, and because of that I just placed them in the kill squad for clearing the clearing the CC, hound and the loon faster. And yeah, since everything just went wrong, I even forgot to place my poison, and this way this won't be a 2-star since the town hall is way too far away and my queen is just wrapping around way too late, going for the eagle and for the inferno, and is down. So after the first attack we knew that we won't need the extra loons on 2 and on 8 o'clock, so we decided to bring less haste spells and less loons, just bringing the loons for 9 and 12 o'clock and doing more or less the same entry again. And at this point we didn't expect the queen to jump again on this compartment. So yeah, let's watch the next replay. This one will be from Peter Pan with his second hit. So once again against this base, kind of similar style of army, but more bowlers and no minions and more wizards for the CC hound. We thought if he would just use few wizards, we can just ignore the hound and put in the queen for the CC and for the town hall kill, using some archers for sniping a little bit percentages just outside of the range of the buildings and outside of the range of the pop radius from the Tesla. Once again the loons, and on the upper side loons and hastes as well. Just waiting him for the place. There we go. Hasting the loons in. And now he can start with the baby dragons. He got 6 baby dragons, for 2 for the funnel and 1 for the percentages in front of the Tesla. 2 are placed for the funnel. And now he can start with his kill squad. But once again the fail with dropping the golem too far in the north, and this way once again the queen will jump into the compartment and every troop will go just for the queen. Don't take the jump spell, just ignoring it, and he placed his second jump too early, and this way he wasn't able to react to it. Troops are going in, but way too many troops are behind. Now the bowlers and so on are going through the wall, and yeah, went through the wall for the enemy queen, and because of this will be once again a fail. And like I said, these bases are really hard to funnel. So because of the funnel problem, we thought about using another kill squad, or just the same kill squad just from another angle. That means we want to go right from this direction, so the queen will just stay in this wizard tower compartment, and just coming from around about 10 o'clock. But then we decided to take another entry because it's just too risky, the queen jumping again into this compartment, and it would be over again. So we decided to maybe try queen walk from this air defense, wall breaking in on the storages and sniping these air defenses, wall break her out and going for the last air defense, which means you would have lured the CC but with a with rages and poison we would went easy through the Hound. But like you guys noticed, there wasn't any black mines on the snipe of the loons on the archer tower, on this archer tower, or on these archer towers. So we predicted that there would be black mines on this air defenses. So we choose to not go for this queen walk because the healers would be dead. We would have just 4 healers when we start with around about 6. So we decided to not take this entry, and then we just decided to ignore the Hound and go for just an Vabi attack, which is kind of old meta strategy for Town Hall 10s hitting 11s. That means just placing baby dragons around the base and sniping the outside buildings for percentages with them, and using a Valkyrie kill squad for just getting the Town Hall. So we thought about the funnel for the Valkyries and decided to just place the queen on 6 o'clock to funnel the 6 o'clock buildings, and a golem with CC borders on this side for the funnel. And then we can just surround the base with baby dragons for the percentages. But the problem was we needed to freeze both of the infernos because we expected a double giant bomb between these air defenses. So we needed a heal and a rage spell. That means we would have only one spell left, and this would be a jump spell, but we didn't know in the beginning where to place it. We could place it for this compartment just for the air defenses, but we didn't know whether the Valkyries will go for sure through this wall, since the builder hut is next to the gold storage, but not next to the wall, just way behind in the compartment. So we decided to jump the first compartment and let the Valkyries and the king go through the wall next to the town hall, since the town hall and the sweepers are next to each other right behind the wall. That means Valkyries wouldn't target the expos, since Valkyries just target buildings that are close to each other. That means these 2 buildings or these 2 buildings. And so we just took the risk and went with the jump spell just over the storages. And yeah, that was the plan for the last attack on the space. Just taking a look at the execution of Luca P. He's going with the queen, like I said, on 6 o'clock, just for sniping some buildings for the funnel for the Valkyries. And got 10 baby dragons and 6 loons for sniping these outside buildings, outside Archer Tower and Tesla, using the baby dragon to tank. Tesla and Archer Tower is down, on the upper side the same. And this way he's sniping all of the outside buildings, getting a lot of percentages. Still 1 baby dragon left. And waiting him to place the last baby dragon, since this one will be activate the eagle as far as I know. So you wanna wait and look where he's getting the most percentage out of it. Choosing to place it on this dark elixir drill and go to this building, since this storage is already hurt. So going with the golem back side or just behind, in front of the borders. Valkyries and king are going in. Earthquake, freeze, rage, and like we expected, the double giant bomb. Some of the troops are just going stupid and going through the wrong wall, but in the end he's getting the core and the town hall, and this means 2 stars, and he got the job done on a really good base. So props to him, nice attack. And this was the thought process behind the attack and the way we got it to the cleanup for the 2 stars. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you liked it, just tell me in the comments, leave a like, and if you have any feedback for me, just once again comment and yeah, help me improve the content for you guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.